Good morning and welcome. You join us.
That's a surprise. I really did believe the obvious choice would have been to throw the ball to your bowlers. But now it's time for the openers to pad up, and it's probably surprised them.
Between India and England. The opening batsmen are making their way out onto the ground.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, that's a spot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Brilliant shot, that.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Get that ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. There'll be one run here for them.
Well bowled.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Misses everything.
Nice bowl.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Good bit of timing there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Good bowling.
Broad with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.
Yep.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Just about timed that perfectly.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Right out of the middle.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Catch!
Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Broad from the Randwick end. Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Nice shot.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Gone, played all around it.
Oh, nice ball.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that. No run scored.
End of the over, 24 off it. India are 1 for 82. Middle that one, great timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Absolutely nailed it.
And that's the half-century for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yeah. Oh, ball.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Root, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Oh, bowled.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
End of the over, 18 runs coming from it. India are 1 for 100. There'll be runs here. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Super piece of timing.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
No interest in that one from the batter. Broad will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting, mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Great shot through the gap.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Oh, bowled.
Could be close. Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
For 122.